Yo, blessings, everybody out there in the universe. My name is Shawn Myrie, and I'm your host of the Down to Earth podcast. Today, I got a special guest. He's right live in the flesh, live and direct. We got Jordan Rhymes. Am I correct?
Yeah. What's going on?
I got a special guest.
What's going on, everybody?
So like, how long have you been like doing this music thing for, like taking it really serious? You know, I ask everybody who comes on the show how long they've been doing their art.
So I've been doing music on and off for about 6 years, I would say, 6-7 years.
Might as well not use it.
So like
Might as well not use it. It's not plugged in.
When you're doing your music, right? Like, what was your inspiration of doing like your music? Like when you're doing like growing up, what gave you the inspiration?
Honestly, to be honest, music was never in the plan for me. Something that it was a passion that just came and, just developed, something I got into. But I got inspired just from other artists and other people's work ethic, just seeing their drive and their determination.
So like which part from like Toronto, or if you're from the GTA that you're repping?
The West End, the Togo, that's pretty much where I grew up and it's pretty much what raised me.
Okay. So like right now, how you see the scene, like, like going, do you think it's like a good thing for the artists? Like more positive things are coming since like Drake and like Tory Lanez and other big names from here been like putting in work? Is it like, did you see it rub off on you and other artists, do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of positive stuff coming. Only thing I would say is I feel people need to work together more in a sense, like I share this positivity, a lot of people are inspired. But in terms of working together as like a group and actually helping the city out, I feel like that still needs to change.
Yeah, so like right now, like how Toronto's going, like, and it's supposed to be Caravana. It's supposed to be Caravana weekend. I don't know if you ever been to Caravana, but like, what would you usually be doing like on this like long weekend?
To be honest, I would probably just be in the studio. I'm a workaholic. I like to be in the studio all the time, making as many records as possible. Caravana, yeah, I've been on 1-2 times, but yeah, for me, it's really the work, putting in the hours.
So like you have like any new visuals out? I see that like you've been putting in work. You like you have a great fan base and support. Like, could you tell me about like your support system, like how you network and like where like your music's going right now?
In terms of new visuals, yeah, I got something in the works. It's already ready. We're just deciding where it's gonna be posted. Me and my management team. In terms of where my music's going, honestly, I think it could be very mainstream because I'm very versatile. I make a lot of different types of music. So it's just heading in that direction where I think it could be something big, more than just like local. I'm trying to take it internationally. Just go from there.
That's great answer, So, some of your inspirations growing up, like listening to, like I see that you have some great vocals, like you could sing, and like you have any spitting, like you could rap too, also.
Yeah. So funny thing with that is I actually started out as a rapper. Singing was something I had to develop on my own. Like I taught myself from YouTube, just watching YouTube videos, vocal exercises, stuff like that. So I'm actually more confident in my rapping than my singing, to be honest. So yeah, singing is just something I developed, self-taught. Like I said, putting in the hours, and it's just something I've been working on for a few years.
So when you're in the studio, what puts you in the mood? Since like you're a studio head, like you're telling me, like what really gets you to put out that that art?
Well, the most important thing is the beat. I mean, once I hear that beat drop, and once I hear those chords, depending on the beat, it really sets my mood. And then I kind of just jog my memory. I'll go through like all things I've been through in my life and just try to find a moment to grab onto. And then that's where I start writing the songs.
Yeah. That's good. So like, if I was to ask you some of your like top 6, I'm gonna say 6 because we're from the 6 MCs of all time. What would be your lineup?
Top 6 MCs. Now that's actually gonna be a hard one for me because, like I said, music was never on my plan. So growing up, it's not like study music. I didn't study MCs. I was actually a former basketball player. You know, I have a few scholarships. So when it comes to my music history, like I don't really know too much about music history and stuff like that. So it would be hard for me to make a top 6 off the top of my head.
So some of your favorites.
Eminem for sure, of course. I had a phase where I was like a huge Eminem fan. I used to listen to him a lot. Let's see.
Singers, it could be anyone.
Oh, singers, anyone singers. Then of course Tory Lanez. You know, that's the guy right there. Of course Drake. Tupac. You guys just gave me 4. Anyone?
Yeah, 4.
4, 2 more. Who else do I mess with? J. Cole.
J. Cole. Yeah.
J. Cole, I mess with heavy. And like there's someone I'm forgetting. There's someone I listen to. I just can't remember. But I'm gonna put Kendrick out there too.
Okay. If you had a chance to feature with anybody, like work with any artist out there, who would you like love to work with?
That one's easy. Tory Lanez off the bat.
Tory Lanez.
Because like for me, Tory Lanez, when I became a fan of him, it was from his work ethic. Just seeing all the work he put in, because he's one of the very few artists that's famous, and he didn't wipe everything. You know, you could go back and see his songs from like 8 years ago. So seeing his development and where he came from, just the work ethic alone, you know, made me a fan. And then I got into the music part.
That's good. So, do you have any like future ventures, like besides like your musical art, what you're putting out? Do you have like any merch? Do you have any like type of other businesses you're planning to develop as you grow?
Yeah, so actually, I have a few businesses. So right now, I have a modeling agency that I started, and then tied into that, I have a clothing line, online clothing store, and a record label as well that we're working on. So
that's good.
There's quite a few things going on that you guys will see as I develop as an artist and as my brands develop.
That's good. So and I want your point of view of like the scene right now. What do you feel? You said unity before, right? The scene needs, other than like just rappers right now, right? Because what we're doing at Down to Earth, we're like promoters and we do production and all that stuff. We try to help people. You get what I mean? For what said unity. Do you feel we need more of that to like, for the artists?
Absolutely, because honestly, the strength is in numbers. To me, it's a numbers game. That's what I always tell people. The world revolves around numbers. You know, phone numbers, bank account numbers, money, everything's numbers. So, the more people you have in your corner, the more support you have, you'll be better. That's the way I see it.
That's good. So, do you believe that the right team, if you have the right team around you, that's what, like, the dream work, what they used to say? Teamwork make the dream work.
That's right.
Do you believe that's what's missing from some artists?
I believe that's missing for a lot of artists, yeah. Because a lot of people, they just want to do it independently, and they think they don't need anybody, but realistically, you'll burn out. I mean, you got to spend time working on your craft and working on yourself as an artist. You can't be the photographer, the cameraman, you can't be editing a photo, shooting a video, you can't be doing it all. You need a team, and the right team will take you a lot farther than you'll take yourself.
Like that. See, this man's like, he knows everything what he wants to do. This is like a definition of an artist, right? He used to rap, sing, have his own business, knows what he wants to do, and like doesn't want to just be in the same box. You get what I'm saying? Like, so like any other genres like you have mixed your art with?
Yeah, so mainly hip hop, R&B, and I've also done a few things in pop genre.
Alright.
That's something I'm working on too.
Do you have any interest in doing any acting? Like in the future, are you interested in that type of art form?
Yeah, absolutely. I've always been interested in acting. Like, I've always wanted to be in a movie one day or something like that. So that's something I'll definitely get into. Like start with short films and work my way up.
Yeah, man. I'm loving what's coming out. Straight, great music. When I was looking, I was like, I was trying to look for a track when I put out for the commercial. I was saying, this man has so much for me to pick from, right? It's like, and it's good quality. So, a lot of you better check him out and subscribe to all his channels because he got some great art for the universe. Pure Fire. Jordan Rhymes. Like, is that your real name? Like, is the rhymes? Did you add the rhymes to the Jordan?
Nah, so my real middle name is actually Jordan, but rhymes is just made up. You know, it's just something that just flowed.
Yeah, it flows.
You know?
Yeah. It's real though. It's real though. Because, you know, yo. So like, you ever think of doing? Because we're Jamaican. Our background's Jamaican. You ever think of doing any reggae type of collaborations with anybody at dancehall? Because you know that's big with the hip hop and the R&B.
Yeah, for sure. Like I have a few like kind of like reggaeton singing songs. You know, like even my song "Freaking You" is kind of along the line. So collabing with like a dancehall artist, that would be big. And I think that would bring it to the next level.
Yeah, man. So yo, anything else you wanna like tell the universe? Like before we come off this spaceship, where they could get you? Like subscribe, anything? What like future projects you got? Producers you're working with?
I just want to say that you guys can follow me at Jordan Rhymes on all platforms. To be honest, we got a lot of stuff coming out. There's gonna be a lot of great music, so just stay tuned. I hope you guys tune in. Yeah, just look out for me, look out for the brand, and there's a lot of stuff coming that, you know, it's more so you have to see it than me speaking on it.
Yo. Much respect, Jordan. We're coming through live and direct. You see us? It's D2E, Down to Earth. You're with me, Jordan Rhymes. Subscribe to a great artist. Remember, he was here, live and direct, everybody. Bless up. Down to Earth.
Ah.